What's up, YouTube? Silver Dragons here. Happy New Year. It is 2023. This is my first video of the year, and we're going to go through the 2023 product schedule at the US Mint. If you don't know, they release new coins and medals and collectibles every single year, and some of these you can sell for a huge profit on the secondary market. So I'm going to go through and tell you which ones I think are winners, and we're also going to talk about something that we just saw in that last little slide there, the new missing read location on the American Silver Eagles. So let's do it. Thank you so much for watching my video. I do sincerely appreciate it. First off, I want to check out the American Silver Eagles to see the new missing read location, the security feature. So we're going to go over to subscription, Silver Eagles, and we'll just pull it up right here. So look at it. It's at the 3 o'clock position. If you don't know, this little kind of chip or imperfection in the coin is a security feature. So there's a reeded edge all the way around the coin, except for one spot where it's kind of missing a reed. It's a plain edge. So they started doing this in 2021 with the new design, the new eagle here on the reverse. And so the first year it was down below in the 6 o'clock position. Then they moved it to under the sun for 2022. I guess this is maybe like 7 or 7:30 or something like that. And now they've moved it to the 3 o'clock position. So kind of cool. We already know where the missing read location is, even though we don't have the coins in hand yet, but we can just see it based on the photos. So that's interesting. If you buy Silver Eagles, you know, it's kind of, I don't know, nice to know, you know, where the missing read should be, so you can check and see if your coins are real or fake, because a lot of the fake ones, they actually don't go through the time to put in this missing read. So anyway, let's go through the product schedule for 2023. Now, this schedule has been out for some time, and they update it as the year goes on. So I'm sure it'll change from where it's at now. So based on, you know, when you're watching this in the year, it may not look exactly like this. Probably a lot of the photos they're going to start filling in as the year goes on. But so far, they don't really have anything released this year. I guess the first thing coming out is January 30, and it is the American Innovation $1 coin 2023 rolls and bags from Ohio, I guess. Now, I don't buy these. I don't really know anything about these. You know, I mostly deal in precious metals. So I don't know. Maybe they're collectible, maybe they're not. I have a hunch that they're not that collectible, and you probably would barely break even or maybe even lose money on these. So I'm not going to be buying those. Let's go down the list, and I'm just going to kind of stop at the things that I think are interesting or that I maybe would purchase. So we have a silver medal here. As a rule, I don't really buy any of the silver medals. I bought a few of them in the past, and they usually don't do that well. I feel like for collectors, they want coins. The medals are interesting because the US Mint, they can make whatever design they want throughout the year. They kind of have free reign. But for coins, there's laws based on which coins they're allowed to make and stuff like that. And so I feel like the coins are just more collectible. They usually do better in the long run. So I typically don't mess with any of the silver medals that come out. Although I have bought a few. I want to talk about this one real briefly. This is the new platinum proof coin, Freedom of the Press, which is great. I don't know when we're going to actually see the photos for it, but you know, it's coming out here in a couple months, so hopefully they put up some pictures soon. But if you don't know, the US Mint doesn't really have any precious metal coins that change designs every year, except for the platinum proof coins. These are the only ones. So if you're familiar with like the Chinese silver pandas, those change designs every year. At the Perth Mint, they have the kookaburras, koalas. There's a bunch that change designs every year. Every single year, there'll be a new design on the coin. The Somali elephants change designs. The US Mint, they don't have anything like that in silver or gold. The only thing that they have that they can legally make to change designs is the platinum proof coins. And so, yeah, it's kind of cool. Some people collect these. They send them in for grading. They can probably do fairly well on them, I'm assuming, because, you know, it's a different design every year. So if someone wants to collect the whole series, you know, they're going to have to pay a lot of money for the earlier ones. But I don't buy these. I'm sure that some people buy them and collect them and probably resell them, but I just don't know enough about these. So I will not be purchasing the platinum proof coins this year or probably any year. But let's keep on going down the list here. So we're towards the end of February. Don't really see anything too exciting. They do have the Abraham Lincoln Presidential Silver Medal coming out this spring. That one might do okay just because, you know, it's Abraham Lincoln. So it depends on the mintage. I would keep my eye on that. If the mintage is fairly low, you know, probably under 250,000 or something, it'll probably do okay. I mean, a lower mintage would be the best, right? If they had a mintage of like 20,000, this would do really, really well. But who knows? So we'll have to keep an eye on this. I don't think they have the mintage listed. Yeah, they don't say it yet. So we'll have to wait until spring. Let's see if we can just go back like this. Perfect. Okay, we got the Buffalo and the gold coin set, the proof gold. Usually that stuff doesn't do super well. Okay, we got more gold. We got quarters. Nice. We got another medal, the Army 2.5 ounce silver medal. I'm sure that's going to be really cool, but just like the other ones, unless the mintage is super low, it's probably not going to do that well in the secondary market. There's something in particular I'm looking for, which I think will do well, and we will talk about it once I see it. Here we have the Armed Forces 1 ounce silver medal for the Navy. Here we go. Morgan dollar and peace dollar. So they have the Uncirculated coming out in 2023, which we've been waiting for 2 years now for them to come out. But they have some other versions as well later in the year. But let's check these out first. So basically all we know is that the household order limit is 3, and we do know the mintage limits on these as well, I believe, but we have to go to the subscriptions tab to find that, which is kind of weird. I guess you can just click on it right here. Yeah, let's just do it. Let's go right to the subscription because I think it will say the mintage limit. Yeah, right here, 275,000. So I don't know. I mean, that's not a terribly high mintage, especially for something like, you know, Morgan dollars. These originally came out in 2021 and they did really, really good. They were supposed to come out in 2022, but they didn't. So if they actually do come out in 2023, I think they're going to do really, really well. I mean, you're going to buy them for $67, you know, plus shipping. But I feel like you're probably going to be able to sell these on the secondary market for at least $100. I don't know, maybe more. It just depends. And then obviously if you keep them for a long time, you know, down the road, they could be worth a lot more, especially if the US Mint does release these every single year, you know, like they say they're going to. 2024, 2025, 2026, you know, these earlier years are going to be more valuable down the road. So I am buying the maximum amount of these I can, which is 3. And so you can actually do the whole subscription thing. You know, if you want to watch my video just on the Morgan and Peace dollars, I'll put a link to that. So I go into the subscriptions more in detail in that video. If you want to figure out how to do it to make sure that you get these coins when they come out, definitely watch that video. But let's go back to the product schedule. And let's see if there's anything else exciting this year. So same with the Peace dollar. I got the maximum, which is 3 for the Peace dollars. And I believe the mintage was the same. Yeah, 275,000. So I would get the Peace dollars and the Morgan dollars for sure this year. And those aren't coming out till the summer. But I would still subscribe for them as soon as you can, because if they run out of subscriptions, you might not be able to get one. Okay, they got the proof set, silver proof set. Sometimes this does well. I don't think it'll do well this year, but who knows? They got the palladium. They do a different finish on the palladium coins every single year. It's going to be uncirculated in 2023. Nothing too exciting there, although the price might be fairly low on this one compared to some of the other years, just because palladium price has come down a lot recently. So this one might be worth buying. I'm probably going to pass on it. Look, the household order limit is 10. So yeah, that's going to be a pass for me. It's just too big of a household order limit. You know, if it's like 1 or 3, then it's like, okay, you know, I probably should get it. All right, let's keep on moving now. We are in fall here. We got the Marine Corps medal. That's pretty sweet. Let's see. Limited edition silver proof set. This is interesting. This is interesting. I wonder what this is going to be. This one actually might do okay. I will have to keep an eye on this one. I will keep you updated. The order limit is only 2 on these, and it's a limited edition. So I don't know. I wonder if this one will do better than the other ones have in the past. It is from the San Francisco Mint, which is probably why they're saying it's limited edition. But I wonder what the mintage is going to be. That's kind of, should you buy it? Should you not buy it? We'll wait and see how many they're going to make. If they're making 1 million of these, then no way. But if they're making, 50,000 or 100,000, then maybe it'll do a lot better. Okay, we have an ornament. Here we got the proof Morgan dollar and the proof peace dollar. I'm going to be getting both of those. I think they're both going to do really, really well because it's the first time we've seen the proof Morgan and proof peace dollars. So if they do them every single year moving forward, this will be the first year for these. So absolutely, you want to get in on these. They're going to be a little bit more expensive than the uncirculated, $73. But also the mintage is higher. Look at this, 400,000 is the mintage. But I think these are still going to do really well for the long run. Maybe an immediate flip, they won't do super well. But if you want to hold them for a few years, I think you could definitely do a lot worse. And then this one right here, I think this might be the big winner for the year. The 2-coin reverse proof set. I don't think a reverse proof Morgan dollar or peace dollar have ever come out, ever. So this is like a new finish. I mean, I'm racking my brain, and they definitely didn't make them in like the 1800s or anything like that. So I think this is the first time we'll ever see a reverse proof Morgan dollar and peace dollar. So these are definitely more on the expensive side, $175 for the 2 coins. But still, I mean, the mintage limit is only 250,000, which isn't that outrageous. So I'm assuming these are going to sell out, and I do think they will do very well on the secondary market. So you're not going to want to pass up on this set. I know it seems like a lot of money for 2 silver coins, especially when they're not even an ounce each. But I would not be surprised if these were going, graded in a perfect grade on the secondary market for, I don't know, $500 or more for the pair. That would not surprise me at all. I mean, we'll have to wait and see what happens, but I think these are going to be a big winner. So, and this is just kind of speculation. I could be wrong, but I've been buying stuff from the US Mint for like 5 years now, so I'm fairly well versed in this kind of stuff. And then we have a few other things to end out the year. So anyway, if you want to watch that video where I go over the subscriptions, definitely check it out because it'll help you a lot with getting your subscriptions set up for the Morgan and Peace dollars, which would be right here. So check that out. I'll put a link to it here at the end of this video. Let me know in the comments section, do you see anything for 2023 that excites you, that you think will do well? I want to say thank you for watching my video, and I will see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.